It's like 4:30 in the afternoon and I may or may not still be wearing pajama pants. I've had a pretty chilling day. Today I'm here again with my June wrap up and July TBR. At the start of this whole TBR thing, it was going great. I mean, I was getting through all the books I wanted to read and I was getting through more as well. But now it is just getting really depressing because I'm reading one of those books if I am lucky. So obviously June failed again. I did read one of the books that I was hoping to read for the theme, which was 2 review books. Anyway, I'll get onto the books that I got through. Insurgent by Veronica Roth. So I started reading this at the end of the month, which comes before June. May. So I started reading this at the end of May. I didn't read it as soon as I got it, because I was super busy reading a whole bunch of other books, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. No, that's right, I was reading a Game of Thrones. Yep. I wouldn't even let myself read Insurgent before I finished Game of Thrones. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. So good. 5 out of 5 stars, most definitely. Pretty books on my shelf. Tra-la-la. I also read Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, so I'd been wanting to read this for a while as well. It sounded so good, and then I got around to reading it and it was really good. I'd heard some good and bad things about this book, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. 5 out of 5 stars for this one. Now I also read Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Just thought you'd want to know. It's not too exciting. I just read it for school and I watched the play and I watched 2 of the movies. Hamlet has begun to take over my life just a little, but yeah, I don't know, I don't really rate school books because I don't read them for enjoyment, so I'm always like analysing them and then I just can't, I don't know, I don't think it'd be quite the same to review them if I just read it for the fun of it. The book that I did read, that I planned to read, was In the Shadow of Vesuvius by Carmichael. It was I really enjoyed this book and I liked the whole historical fiction thing about it. I mean, I haven't read too many historical fiction books, but I should really read more of it because it's really intriguing. If you have any suggestions, then, you know, comment away. And I do have a review on it on my blog, so I'll leave the link in my pants if you want to go check it out, see what I thought about it more in depth. But yes, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I also began reading Gone at 0-100 by C.R. Hyatt. That's one of the other books that I'd been planning on reading, but I had to go ahead with In the Shadow of Vesuvius because I'd planned to do a review for it, whereas with Gone at 0-100 I just had a guest post and an excerpt on my blog. So yeah, I started it, but I haven't finished it. Yes, so I got through like 4 books. I think that means I can buy another book. Yes! Maybe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yay, oh my god, I can buy another book now! If you haven't noticed, I don't have a June book haul because I didn't buy any books. But now I can. I did finish reading 5 books, including A Game of Thrones, which counts, so that's 5 books. Yes! Now for July I'm reading TBR books for my TBR challenge. For my July TBR I'm reading TBR books for my TBR challenge. Okay, that's really confusing. These are books that have been sitting on my shelf for years and I've been like too lazy to pick them up or haven't been too interested in them. Half of the books that I haven't read yet, actually it's more than half of the books that I haven't read yet, have been sitting on my shelf for at least 3 years. So I've decided to go ahead and read them. So first we have Dirty Magic by Hughes. Joe, someone called softly. Hey, Joe Brooks. Joe lifted his head and saw a strange-looking girl crouching by the garden wall. She was as pale as dust and dressed in a military uniform. The girl stepped towards him, and the ordinary world vanished. Dude, I haven't read this before, and it sounds really good. I don't even know how this book came into my possession. Probably a gift or something, but I've never read the synopsis before. I had no idea what it's about, and it actually sounds pretty cool. That's quite intriguing. Did I just see kiss? Someone kiss? Or am I just going insane? Gently kissed her on the cheek. Oh. Oh, it says grand. That's not exciting. The Luxe by Anna Godberson. This was given to me a couple of years ago for maybe Christmas or my birthday by one of my friends. She has read this book and I think she's read most of the series actually. So yeah, she gave it to me because she really enjoyed it. It's set in New York in like 1899, kind of at society's elite. Kind of reminds me of Gossip Girl for some reason. All the glitz of the OC but with bigger frocks and more dashing boys. That sounds pretty cool. Because I really enjoyed the OC. Did you guys like watching the OC? I remember watching it a very long time ago. It was good. And finally, Cloud World by David Cunningham. So this planet is covered entirely in clouds, hence why it's called Cloud World, I'm guessing. And this guy, his father kind of disappears into the clouds. I think he's gone on some mission for something. So then he decides to go and look for his dad. Ugh. Ew, I ate too many pancakes for lunch. What lies beneath a thick ocean of cloud? Who knows? I guess I'll find out, won't I? I honestly don't know why I haven't read more of these books that have been sitting there for years. They sound pretty good, actually. You know what? I'm going to pick another book from the shelf and read that as well. I have a lot of books that are part of like series, but I don't have the first book. I never have, so I haven't even read them. You know what? This book sounds good. I'm pretty sure most of you guys would agree on this one. Maximum Bride by James Patterson. I think this is the first one. I don't know. Is it the first one? Also by James Patterson. Okay, well it doesn't look like there are any other Maximum Bride ones, so I'm assuming this is the first book in the series, so if it is, then I'll read it. That is all for today. I hope you guys had a really good month in June for reading, and I'd love to see your July TBRs, so, you know, post away. Love to watch them, and I'll see you later. Bye.